CNN themselves stated that this was going to be hyped. This was so hyped. One of the most significant developments in the history of CNN. Even they documented it as such. And it just got off the ground and it's crashing into the motherfucker. Very interesting. Now, we covered the other day that because of the Discovery, Warner, and CNN fell under that brand, there were going to be some changes. There could have been some changes, and those have been seemingly confirmed, is that by April 30th, as documented by CNN, just 1 month after it launched, I'm reading it straight from CNN, right? They are cutting CNN Plus, which is their streaming service. Now, I said that I don't know who the fuck was interested in that and stuff. Look, guys, there are the old guard, let's call them that, among so many different media brands, both entertainment and people that have presented themselves as news, are in for a rude awakening if people start understanding, like they are, like a lot of people are more and more by the day, that they're not needed and there are better alternatives to whatever the fuck they're doing. These guys are going to hurt significantly. This is why they're so protective of the status quo. Now, we saw that they had like as documented right here. Matter of fact, let's just read it. Okay. CNN Plus customers will receive prorated funds of the subscription fee. The company said the decision was made by new management after CNN's former parent company, Warner Media, merged with Discovery to form Warner Bros. Discovery earlier this month. The prior management team's vision for CNN Plus runs counter to Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav's plans to house all of the company's brands under one streaming service. Some CNN Plus programming may eventually live through that service. Other programming will shift to CNN's television network. In a complex streaming market, consumers want simplicity and an all-in service which provides a better experience and more value than standalone offerings, and for the company a more sustainable business model to drive our future investments in great journalism and storytelling. If you want to have great journalism, you need to sack CNN in its entirety, not just the fucking streaming service. Just get rid of it. You be doing the world a great service. We have very exciting opportunities ahead in streaming space, and CNN, one of the world's premier reputational assets, will play a significant role there. Hundreds of CNN Plus staffers may lose their jobs, as is documented here. Leicht, I don't know who this is, told employees that it was literally, this is what he quote said, it's a uniquely shitty situation. Because they said in the internal memo that CNN Plus employees will continue to be paid and receive benefits for the next 90 days to explore opportunities at CNN. Basically, so CNN Digital and elsewhere in Warner Bros. Discovery family, like, hey man, we may can find a pocket for you, a spot for you to do something else, but that shit you was doing, or what they was, Warner had hired you to do, or CNN did, we won't be doing that. So there is clearly some adjustments. We've seen that also with this merger. DC Comics is maybe getting an overhaul, and some people look at that for the better. I just look at it as just a shift of fucking corporate bullshit. Nonetheless, let it die. Like, well, this has no bearing on me. If anything, it would be a net positive for the world in the event that these guys crashed and burned. Even if it was, I'm not expecting them over. They're gonna turn it around because Discovery. No, fuck them. They still should go under. Who cares? But CNN Plus, big congratulations for being a thing for a month. You just listened to a clip from my podcast, For Cannon's Sake, which is live throughout the week at 12 p.m. Central on YouTube.com/YoungRipper59 and Odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. Be sure to check out my website, EricDJuly.com, so you can stay up to date with everything it is that I'm doing. You can also become a member and get access to a bunch of cool perks and exclusive content, which includes a social media hub where you can interact with myself and other members. It even has an app that you can get, which is now live in the Google and Apple stores.